And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And we'll keep the ball in the palm of the hands, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. And we'll go around the back. Switch. 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 Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. 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 And switch. Put the ball on the floor, assess the feet. And step on the ball in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press down. Press down at the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. Repeat on the other side, middle of the foot, 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Reassess. Get the ball out of the way. And let's do some good mornings. And shake the tree. Center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out 45 degrees or so and gather in starlight. And center. Gather from the other side. And center. We'll step forward. And then knee to the opposite elbow. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And, and behind. Let's just do 5 behind. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And we'll walk or march or jump. So today is the Zach Bush 4 with or without something in your hands. Lots of squats, so let's do something else to get that heart rate going. Just be safe, whatever you do, including what you're doing. And I might do some rolling after class. Gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10, 20, 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Hands overhead, come up on toes if you can. Come on back down, bend back if you can. Back to center. Bend to one side. Then to the other. Back to center. Lower the hands to the chest, push out. Come on down, interlace behind the back. And lift the hands up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. And go up a little higher if you can. And come on down and shrug. And then roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm across and press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W and squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then put your fists on your temples and bring the elbows forward and back. Come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. And come to center, bring one hand over the top of the head, cup the ear. Look up with your chin up. Eyes are looking at the ceiling, tug gently. And then chin to the collarbone, looking down. Same thing in the other direction. Look it up. And down. Okay, let's grab a stick. I'm gonna put it inside the arch of one foot, other foot comes to this side, bend the knee to the foot to the side and slide down the stick. Same thing in the other direction. Come on up, bring one foot forward, put the stick behind it. Slide down the stick. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle it if you can. Come on up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then repeat both stretches with the other leg. Hamstrings. And cat. All right, come back to center. We're gonna do the Booyah stick routine, starting with some flip-flops. And then some circles. You can go up to just your shoulder, that's fine. Reverse. And then some laterals. Reverse. Then bring the stick behind your back. In a crook of the elbows, twist at the waist. Bend back if you can. And come on up. Tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. I'll skip the over the head move and we'll bring the stick to the side and swing behind. And then the other side. And then bring it to the middle, hold on with two hands or one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back, come up on your toes and hold for 20. And then back on your heels for 20. And come on back down. Bring the stick to one side, come up on the toe of the opposite foot. If you can, lift the foot off the ground, maybe move it around. If you can, lift the stick off the ground. And maybe move that around. Three, two, one. Put the stick down, lift the sole of the other foot, put the stick in the opposite hand, and repeat. Foot first if you can. Three, two, one, and down. All right. I'm gonna do the Zach Bush. I'm gonna use weights. You can do them without anything in your hand at all, no problem. 4 moves, front raise, squat, around the clock, outside or inside, and press. We're gonna do 3 rounds of 10 each, pick up speed each time. We're gonna start with the squat and we'll move it around each round into a different position. Let's do 10 squats to start. Only go as low as feels right for you this morning. And a breath. Raises. And a breath. Around the clock. I'm going outside. You can go inside if you want to. And a breath. And presses. All right, take a couple of breaths. Gonna move squats into number 2 position. And we're gonna go a little faster. In 3, 2, 1. Breath. Squats. We're halfway there. I'm gonna go inside on the around the clocks this time. Breath. And presses. And a few breaths. One last round, we'll move squats into number 3. In 3, 2, let's go. Breath. Around the clock, I'm gonna do 5 and 5. Breath. Squats. Last one, presses. And 10. All right, yay team. Let's catch our breath. I think with all the politics going the wrong way, and particularly last week, I'm going to go back to Huberman's physiological sigh. So that's a nice deep inhale through the nose, up through the belly and chest, and then one more short inhale and a nice long release through the mouth. And well, let's do 5 of those. Ready? Rub those hands together, cultivate chi. Form a chi ball. Let it dance you around. And center 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center 2 breaths. Let's bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. Nah. Namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, Mira, thank you. Great to see you.
You know, with the exercises, my lower back got better and better.
Oh, that's great to hear. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I
Good to-
guess the body requires it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, you're getting some blood flow there too.
Thanks.
Good. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know why my camera's off, but it is. There we go. All right. So, all you on video, I think I will do some rolling with the ball and the roller. We're gonna hit the ground, grab a ball, grab a roller. You have them. I'm using a lacrosse ball, but you can use a tennis ball or a, doubt you have a racket ball, but if you do, any kind of ball will do. We can start with the ball. We're gonna do the lower body, legs and hips. We're gonna start with the ball under one gluteus maximus. Gonna roll around looking for a really tight area. Not too hard to find, and we're gonna lean into it. You can modulate the pressure with your arms and other leg. Back. Breathe into it, lean into it. And then go over to the gluteus medius, up and to the side. And same thing, find tender spot. And lean into it. And then go to the maximus on the other side, same thing. And then the medius. On the same side that you adjust off. All right, come on off. Put the ball aside, get the roller, put it underneath the pelvis. Knees come up and to one side, and then do 4 circles in one direction. The knees together, and then 4 in the other direction. And then do some bicycles. And reverse. Then lean towards the other side. Make sure the roller is secure. And do 4 circles in both directions again. Bicycles. Reverse. And come to the middle. These are up. And you're going to do 8 figure 8s, 4 starting in one direction and 4 starting in the other. I think one more. And some bicycles. And reverse. And you know what? Let's do the back. Let's take the roller to the middle of the rib cage. Roll down to the bottom of the rib cage and back to the midsection. Don't go below the rib cage. And then go from the middle of the rib cage to just above the shoulders and below the neck. And that's that. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Monday.